There comes a moment in every person's life when the outside world becomes too loud, too many expectations, too many responsibilities, too many voices telling you who to be, what to do, where to go, and how fast you must get there. And in all that noise, many people lose the one thing they need the most. They lose themselves. They wake up every morning with pressure in their chest. They smile, but inside they are tired. They work hard, they chase success, they try to prove their worth. But deep inside there is no calm, there is no silence, there is no peace. And this is where the real journey begins. Because life does not only ask you to become successful, life asks you to become peaceful, not weak, not passive, not careless. Peaceful. There is a great difference. A weak person avoids difficulty. A peaceful person faces difficulty without losing himself. A weak person runs from pain. A peaceful person observes pain and learns from it. A weak person is controlled by anger, fear, and stress. A peaceful person feels all of these things, but does not become a slave to them. This is the path of inner peace. And inner peace is not something you find in a perfect life. You find it in the middle of an imperfect life. You find it when things are not going your way, but you still choose patience. You find it when someone disrespects you, but you do not allow their darkness to enter your heart. You find it when your plans fail, but your spirit does not collapse. You find it when the world is moving fast, but your mind remains still. Many people think peace means everything around them must be calm. But true peace is not when the storm disappears. True peace is when the storm is still there, but you are no longer shaken by it. Look at a mountain. The wind hits it. The rain falls on it. The seasons change around it, but the mountain remains. It does not argue with the wind. It does not complain to the sky. It does not run from the rain. It simply stands. This is what your mind must become. A mountain, not because life will stop testing you, but because you will stop breaking every time life tests you. Shi Heng Yi and the Shaolin Way often remind us that mastery does not begin outside, it begins inside. Before you master success, master your reaction. Before you master your career, master your emotions. Before you try to control life, learn to control your mind. Because a person who cannot sit alone with his own thoughts will always be controlled by the world. If someone can easily make you angry, they control you. If fear can stop you from moving forward, fear controls you. If every opinion breaks your confidence, then other people control you. If every failure destroys your identity, then failure controls you. But the moment you learn to observe your thoughts without obeying every thought, you become free. That is inner peace. Inner peace does not mean you have no problems. It means your problems no longer own you. It means you can feel pressure, but still breathe. It means you can feel pain, but still think clearly. It means you can feel fear, but still walk forward. Most people live their whole lives reacting. Someone says something, they react. Something goes wrong, they react. They feel stress, they react. They feel anger, they react. Their entire life becomes a chain of reactions. But the peaceful person creates space. Space between insult and response. Space between fear and action. Space between anger and words. Space between pain and decision. In that space, your real power lives. It's because the person who reacts immediately is often controlled by emotion, but the person who pauses has already started to master himself. Pause before you speak. Pause before you judge. Pause before you quit. Pause before you let one bad moment convince you that you have a bad life. Not everything needs your reaction. Not every battle deserves your energy. Not every person deserves access to your peace. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is remain silent. Sometimes the wisest answer is no answer. Sometimes the greatest victory is walking away with your heart still clean. Inner peace requires discipline, not only the discipline of the body, but the discipline of the mind. It is easy to train the body when people are watching. It is harder to train the mind when nobody sees the battle. Nobody sees how many thoughts you fight at night. Nobody sees how much pressure you carry. Nobody sees the anger you swallowed, the tears you controlled, the fear you faced silently. But this is where real strength is built. In silence, in solitude, in the moments when no one is clapping for you. A peaceful person is not born peaceful. He trains every day. He trains his breathing. He trains his focus. He trains his patience. He trains his response. He trains himself to not be pulled by every distraction, every emotion, every fear, every desire, because the mind is like water. When water is disturbed, you cannot see clearly. But when water becomes still, everything becomes visible. When your mind is disturbed, you make decisions from fear. You speak from anger. You chase things that do not matter. You lose yourself trying to win outside. But when your mind becomes still, you see clearly. You understand what deserves your energy. You understand who is good for your soul. You understand what must be released. You understand that not every delay is a denial. Not every loss is punishment. Not every closed door is the end of your path. Sometimes life removes things not to hurt you, but to return you to yourself. Sometimes what breaks your heart also breaks your illusion. Sometimes what you lose gives you back your peace. You must learn to stop holding on to things that destroy your inner world. Some people hold on to anger because they think anger gives them power. But anger is heavy. Some people hold on to the past because they think remembering pain protects them. But the past becomes a prison when you visit it every day. Some people hold on to people who hurt them because they fear being alone. But being alone in peace is better than being surrounded in chaos. Let go, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve freedom. Let go of the need to be understood by everyone. Let go of the need to win every argument. Let go of the need to prove your value to people who cannot see it. Let go of the version of yourself that was created by pain. You are not your worst moment. You are not your mistake. You are not your fear. You are not the opinion of someone who never understood your journey. You are the awareness behind all of it. You are the one who can choose again. You are the one who can rise again. You are the one who can return to peace again. And this is important. Inner peace is not found by escaping life. It is found by entering life with a different mind. You do not need to run to the mountains to be peaceful. You need to create a mountain inside yourself. You do not need a perfect environment. You need a steady spirit. You do not need everyone to change. You need to stop giving everyone permission to disturb your soul. Every morning before the world enters your mind, sit with yourself. Breathe. Inhale slowly. Exhale slowly. Remind yourself, today I will protect my peace. Today I will not be controlled by small things. Today I will respond with awareness. Today I will move with patience. Today I will not allow temporary emotions to create permanent damage. This is not weakness. This is mastery. Because the person who can remain calm when everything inside wants to explode is powerful. The person who can stay kind after being hurt is powerful. The person who can continue with discipline even when motivation disappears is powerful. The person who can lose something and still not lose himself is powerful. You see, peace is not soft. Peace is sharp. Peace cuts through confusion. Peace cuts through fear. Peace cuts through ego. Peace allows you to see what truly matters. A peaceful person does not need to shout to be strong. A peaceful person does not need to impress to be valuable. A peaceful person does not need revenge to feel complete. Because peace itself becomes power. And when you carry peace, people feel it. Your presence becomes different. Your decisions become better. Your words become slower but deeper. Your eyes become calmer. Your energy becomes stronger. You no longer chase every noise. You no longer beg for every approval. You no longer break for every rejection. You become rooted. Like a tree, the deeper the roots, the less the wind can move it. So ask yourself, where are my roots? Are they in money? Then money can shake you. Are they in people's approval? Then people can shake you. Are they in success? Then failure can shake you. Are they in comfort? Then hardship can shake you. But when your roots are in awareness, discipline, faith, patience, and self-respect, life may bend you, but it cannot destroy you. This is the inner path. This is self-mastery. To master yourself is not to become emotionless. It is to stop being ruled by every emotion. To master yourself is not to become cold. It is to become clear. To master yourself is not to avoid pain. It is to transform pain into wisdom. The world will always offer distractions. It will tell you to compare. It will tell you to rush. It will tell you that you are behind. It will tell you that peace can wait. But peace cannot wait, because without peace, even success feels empty. Without peace, even luxury feels heavy. Without peace, even applause feels temporary. Without peace, you can have everything outside and still feel lost inside. So do not only build a life that looks good, build a life that feels calm when you close your eyes at night. Build a mind that does not betray you. Build a heart that does not depend on chaos to feel alive. Build a spirit that can stand alone. There will be days when you will fail. You will react. You will overthink. You will become angry. You will lose balance. And that is okay. The path is not about perfection. The path is about return to your breath, return to your center, return to silence, return to the present moment, return to yourself. Every time you return, you become stronger. Every time you choose peace over ego, you become freer. Every time you choose patience over reaction, you become wiser. Every time you choose discipline over impulse, you become your own master. One day, the things that used to disturb you will no longer control you. One day, the words that used to break you will pass through you like wind. One day, the fear that used to stop you will become only a signal to breathe deeper. One day, you will realize peace was never outside. It was always waiting inside you, waiting beneath the noise, waiting beneath the fear, waiting beneath the anger, waiting beneath the pain, waiting for you to stop running, waiting for you to sit still, waiting for you to listen. So today, make a promise to yourself. Do not let the world steal your inner peace. Do not let one person's behavior change the quality of your heart. Do not let one failure convince you that your journey is over. Do not let one painful chapter make you close the entire book. You are still here. You are still breathing. You are still learning. You are still becoming. And as long as you are alive, you can begin again. Begin with one breath. Begin with one moment of silence. Begin with one disciplined choice. Begin with one act of patience. Begin by choosing peace, not because life is easy, but because your soul is worth protecting. Remember this. The strongest warrior is not the one who defeats others. The strongest warrior is the one who defeats the chaos within himself. The greatest victory is not over the world. The greatest victory is over the mind. And the deepest peace is not given to you by life. It is created by you, within you, one breath, one choice, one moment at a time. So breathe. Stand still. Let the noise pass. Let the storm move. Let the world rush. You remain calm, focused, rooted, peaceful. Because when you master your inner world, the outer world loses its power to control you. And that is where true freedom begins.